All right, freshmen, happy Monday. How are you guys? Hopefully you are keeping busy in a good way, getting some sleep. I looked at my Garmin app because I always wear my watch to sleep. And I've been getting way less deep sleep since this whole craziness started. So make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. So most of you have turned in the mythology assignments. I guess there was really just the essay. Let me see who I'm missing that from. I'm missing it from 8 of you. Some of you, it looks like you've linked it, but you haven't turned it in yet, so I'm not going to grade it yet. If you're not done, I want you to click that turn in button. Just a sec, I need to deal with my doggy. Okay, so yeah, turn those in. I put a Zoom opt-out on the classroom in case you guys or your parents object to you doing Zoom at some point in the future. I don't have that planned yet, but I think it would be a fun way for us to see each other's faces. So back to other updates. Let's see. I put an open notes quiz. If you saw that, you're probably watching this video right now, too, for that reason. So we're gonna move on and do some stuff with Greek mythology. The first thing, we're not going to do a ton of Greek mythology like last year we did the Odyssey, but you guys are going to write a resume for a Greek god. This is Birdie. She can't stand being the one that I'm not talking to. So you guys are going to do a resume. I'm going to go over the slideshow right now and explain everything on there, so it should answer any questions you guys have. So writing a resume. So if you read the intro to the open notes quiz, you're going to be learning how to write a resume first. So that's what I'm going to be going over. Then you are going to each pick a different Greek god and or goddess. So when I see that you have done the quiz with integrity, you've done a good job, you're thinking about a resume because you're going to have to write one on your own. I'm just going to do it first come, first serve, and you guys can choose what god or goddess you want to research and write a resume for. So, a resume. A resume highlights your strengths in certain areas as a way to persuade an employer to hire you for a specific job. Resumes should be tailored to fit that position. So you're not just going to write one general resume and submit it to everyone. Employers want to see that you'd be good at the job you're applying for. For your god or goddess, you're going to decide, if I was, let's say, Hera, Zeus's wife, if I was Hera, what job would I apply for? You might want to be like a midwife or a nurse, or apply to be a nanny because she is known for her role in like birth and looking after children. So you're gonna decide what you're applying for and tailor it to fit that position. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead to content. What goes on a resume? So all of these things you need on there. You need name, contact information. An objective it's the only one that's going to be in a complete sentence. At the top of your resume, it's going to answer the question, what position are you applying for and how will you help the business? In just 1 or 2 sentences. Underneath that, usually you have your education first, name of high school, location, or college, because you guys can fictionalize these because you're a Greek god or goddess. Your diploma, degree achieved, and your graduation date. In addition to those ones, actually, you're going to have 3 of the following categories. So skills, experience, this can be work experience or volunteer experience, relevant interests, extracurricular activities, achievements, awards. You don't need all of those things. but you should have 3 in some way. Because you guys can fictionalize this, you shouldn't have trouble coming up with content. Let's see, the way you order things. Most recent information goes first. And then at the very bottom of your resume, you have the names, positions, addresses, and phone numbers of 3 references. References are people who are able to speak on your behalf and say like, hey, I know Zeus, he's a good guy. Or whoever you are in real life. You guys don't have to make resumes for yourself yet, but I want you to be familiar with the genre. Formatting. There are pre-made templates in Google Docs. Check them out. You want to use a sans serif font. Serif, I'm not sure exactly what serif means, but a serif font is the one with the little curlies or the extra little lines on it. So like Times New Roman, there's examples there. Sans serif are going to be more like simple, straightforward. They're easier to read in small font, which is the purpose why we use sans serif on resumes. You want to do bold headings. Make sure everything is very clearly organized, bullet points, indentations, horizontal dividing lines, but you want it to look simple. You don't want to go over the top designing these, and keep that in mind if you're doing a template. You don't really want one that has like 2 columns of stuff. It kind of looks messy, and some of them do. Don't use the green one that looks like that. Language. Strong verbs, precise adjectives. Language is super important in resumes because you need to make it clear and concise, which means short and to the point, and you need to get information out to employers who aren't going to spend a lot of time reading your resume. They want to glance at it, see what you've done, put it in the yes or no pile. So language is really important. Again, no complete sentences. Only the objective is written in a complete sentence. Parallel structure. This is what people usually have a harder time with. So parallel structure is listing things the same way. So like, I managed the cash box. I performed janitorial duties. You're starting with verbs. If you're talking about skills, you're going to list nouns. So like cash handling skills. What's another one? My dog's drinking out of the toilet right now. Cash handling skills, financial literacy, knowledge of Microsoft Word. You can sort of see how I made all of those ones skills. They're abstract nouns, right? They're not mixing verbs and nouns. So look for that. I'll show you guys some example resumes once we get to writing these too. Yeah, so that's the content of your guys' open note quiz. Go ahead and take that. That's going to be due Wednesday at noon. So noon is going to be the due dates for most of the things, because then I can look at them and grade them and know that you guys have it that day so you can move on the next day. Because time is sort of the essence, and I'm not giving you guys things that take a super long time, but the due dates are going to be pretty straightforward and precise, just so that you can, like, you've got to this point, okay, you have the next few days to do this other thing. So the hope is that you guys can work around your schedules. I know some of you are really busy, and if we were in school, we'd be getting a lot more done, but we're doing the best with what we have. So I am excited I'm not really excited to see your open notes quiz. They're pretty straightforward. I am excited to hear what gods and goddesses you guys want to be. I'm going to put a list up of them on Tuesday or Wednesday probably, because I want to give everyone a chance to do this. And then you guys can start just commenting on them and saying which god or goddess you want to be, and it'll just be first come, first serve. Okay. Nice talking to you guys. Hope you're having a productive Monday. Staying sane, staying safe, staying inside unless you're exercising outside. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you guys again on Wednesday. And as always, feel free to ask any questions on this post or comment in the discussion board, any non-school related questions or comments that you have. Okay, bye guys.